Hey everybody. I've been focused so much on science, but I also think a lot about religion and spirituality. And so I've been putting my ideas together in what I call atomism, the religion of God and science. But it's so much more than that. It's a philosophy and a set of principles that really anyone can follow. I got the name Atomist from science, from the atom. In that in itself, the definition means indivisible. So to me, anyone could be an atomist, whether you're from a religion already or whether you're even an atheist, because as long as we can come together and respect the sciences, which to me are God's laws, but if we get down to the actual science and the root of cause of all the sciences, it's undeniable. And we are in such a day that we need to really come together and to save this planet and to act. It's very, very serious times. And so that's what I'm trying to do to the best of my ability. When I started looking into the Atomists, I found that there was a bunch of ancient philosophers that already had been talking about, that refer to themselves as the Atomists. And that's not to say that I agree with them on every point, but they got a lot of good stuff in there, like that the universe is made of atoms in the void, which is, planets and space. And so that remains true today. One of their philosophies is that they're indivisible. I would argue that, though, just as atoms and electrons can be created, they can also be destroyed. But I'm focused right now more on the religion and stuff like that, and the spirituality and principles. So like I said, I want to include everybody. The main guiding principle, which is referred to as the First Commandment or the original sin, is the most important and significant to me. And I'll do another video about that, breaking that down in detail. But ultimately, it's the tree of knowledge is in the midst of the garden, our garden being the earth, and in the midst is the tree of knowledge, the oil, the core. I've been explaining that. And so it's really vital that we respect that and do everything we can to get off of that. If I were to break down my political view, I would call myself, rather than, a nationalist or a socialist or a democratic or what have you, I would call myself a survivalist. That I believe that a certain part of all these political philosophies that already exist are always going to be in play. Whether we're talking about the caste system, which is, the king's son will eventually become the king, or the farmer's son will eventually become a farmer. I also believe in choice, and you can find your own path. So that's why I'm always pushing free education, to let the farmer's son take education for whatever he wants, and he can give him the opportunity to become whatever he wants. If he wants to be a farmer, that's great. But so again, a set of principles and political philosophies, most importantly, again, is about living in harmony with the planet. And to me, I've been really focused on making community stronger, a sense of localization, because making the community stronger and more efficient will reduce the need for fossil fuel extraction and for energy and whatnot. And we really need to do everything we can in this day and age to conserve energy. And we will be able to build atomic generators and provide excess amounts of sustainable energy for everybody. And that'll be part of understanding the sciences as well. And so I think that's it. I'm going to keep this video short for now. And I'll be elaborating more on things and talking more about spirituality and my political philosophies and principles in the future. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys around. Take care.